Today we are going to see ninth standard social science history unit 3 early Tamil society and culture date 6/8/20. What are the learning objectives? Learning objectives: Tamil literature, archaeological, ethnographic, non-Tamil text, source of the study of the early Tamil society, and then literature, polity, society, economy and urbanization during the period, and then based in this life in the society. Introduction. Tamil civilization, as we have seen, begins at least 3 centuries before the Common Era, and savoring the people, Tamil trades and sailors established a commercial and cultural links across the seas, and merchants from the foreign territories also visited the Tamil region. Coins and currency came into circulation. Written documents were produced. The Tamil Brahmin script was adopted to write the Tamil languages. Classical Tamil poems were composed. In the Unit 1, we studied the cultural development in the Tamil region from the prehistoric period to the beginning of the Iron Age. The source of the study of the early Tamil society. The source for the study of the early Tamil society are classical Tamil literatures, inscriptions, archaeological excavation, and material culture, non-Tamil and foreign literature. First, we see the classical Sangam Tamil literature. The classical Sangam Tamil literature. The classical Sangam collection consists of the Tolkappiyam. Here we see the Tolkappiyam. Tolkappiyam, attributed to the Tolkappiyar, is the earliest written work on Tamil grammar. Apart from elaborating the rules of grammar, the third section of the Tolkappiyam also described the poetic conventions that provide information on Tamil social life. First, it is a grammar. Second, it is that poetic conventions of the, and then Tamil social life. And then we see the எட்டு தொகை and எட்டு தொகை, நற்றிணை, ஐங்குறுநூறு, பதிற்று பத்து, and then பதிற்று பத்து, கலிங்கத்து பரணி, and then these things are எட்டு தொகை. And then we see the 5 epics: சிலப்பதிகாரம், மணிமேகலை, சீவக சிந்தாமணி, வளையாபதி, குண்டலகேசி. Epigraphy. Epigraphy is the study of inscriptions. Inscriptions are documents scripted by stone, copper plates, and other metals, such as coins, rings. The development of script marks the beginning of the historical period. The period before the use of the written script is called a prehistoric period. Tamil Brahmins was the first script used for writing a Tamil Nadu. The inscription is a Tamil Brahmin are found in the caves and rocks, shelters, and on pottery and other objects, coins, rings, and seals. Next, we see Tamil Brahmin inscriptions. Tamil Brahmins inscription. Tamil Brahmins inscription have been found in more than 30 sites in Tamil Nadu, mostly on cave surface or rock shelters. Merchants and the kings converted the natural formation as a habitation for monks who had renewed the holy life. Around the Madurai, many such caves with the Tamil Brahmin inscription can still be seen, many of them located along the ancient trade routes. And then these caves were the adopted monks, mostly Jaina monks. The natural caves were converted into residence by cutting a trip lane to keep rainwater away from the cave. Inscription often occur below the trip lines. The sites have a smooth stone bench curve, rock surface for monks who led a simple life and lived in those shelters. Around the Madurai, many such caves with the Brahmins inscription can be seen. Many of them are located along the ancient trade routes. Tamil inscriptions in Arkalur, and then above the red bed of the, you will notice that among the old inscription, people have marked their names, thereby destroying some of the ancient inscriptions. Such acts of destruction of the heritage property and property belonging to others called Mandaliams. Hero stones. Hero stones. Hero stones are memorial erected for those who lost their lives in the battles and the cattle raids. The cattle were considered an important source of wealth. During the Sangam age, the Mullai landscape followed the pastoral way of life. Tribal chieftains the cattle wealth of the enemies whose warriors bought to protect their cattle. And then Sangam literature widely portrayed these battles and class are the described such a hero stones as objects of worship. Tolkappiyam described the procedure for erecting the hero stone. Hero stones of the Sangam age with the Tamil Brahmin inscriptions can be found at the districts, Theni districts in the village in the Vaigai River Valley in Theni districts. One of the inscription from reads, it means the stone of Dhyan, advent to